I want to talk about the Dean Lewis allegations, and I want to relate it to fighting homeless people, and the same principles apply, So Dean Lewis, for those who don't know, famous Australian singer-songwriter, recently these allegations have come out that he's been, inappropriately sexting and harassing women apparently, and just really forward. In the video that I saw, just saying inappropriate things and just being really forward, like this woman is saying, come back to the hotel, and just went from 0 to 100. And just, hey, you're going to give me a blowjob, you're going to come on, don't you want to make me happy? I mean, so it's like when you're fighting homeless people, you can't make the mistake that Dean Lewis made. You can't go from 0 to 100. You can't go up to a bloody homeless guy and say, hey, you want to fight? Let's go. You got to suss it out a little bit, mate, Play it cool, mate. Play it cool with these homeless guys, mate. Excuse me. You got to play it cool. Just sort of suss it out. Go up to a guy, and the key thing that woman said in the video about Dean Lewis was that he went from 0 to 100, and I think that's going to make homeless people uncomfortable, mate. You got to 0 to bit of a nudge, playfully nudge him, and then pull back and play it cool. Go back to normal conversation, hang out, play it cool with these homeless people, mate. That's how and then you got to escalate. If you want to get into a fight with a homeless man, you got to escalate things gradually. If you want it to be consensual, that is, If you want to have a good consensual fight with a homeless man, you got to escalate gradually so that he gets in the mood, so that he wants it too, The problem that Dean, he didn't get the woman in the mood. And the same thing, you got to get the homeless guy in the mood. You got to bit of banter, pull back a little bit, mate, so he's comfortable again. You keep going, progressing. Come on, mate, let's fight. He's going to be not comfortable. He's going to, no, I don't want to do it. No, what the hell's the deal with this bloody weirdo, You got to fight and then you pull back a little bit, play it cool a little bit so he's comfortable. And then he's like, and always be the one to stop. You nudge, so you start nudging, and then always be the one you don't want to have him stopping it. So that's the mistake he made, mate, Dean Lewis. You got to pull back. It's like flirting with these homeless. You got to escalate. A bit of a nudge and then pull back. Like you don't want to fight. Pull back like like you don't want to fight. And then the homeless guy, oh, what's wrong with you? They'll be wondering. The homeless guy will be thinking, oh, how come he stopped? And he might initiate himself, or more likely he'll just be thinking, why did he stop? I want him to bloody grab me around. I want him to bloody give me a bit of a nudge again. I want him to give me a bit of a play wrestle now. And you just gradually do, oh no, we better. Then you pull back and no, I'm just joking, and pull back and then just gradually. So the key thing I want you to remember when you're fighting these homeless guys is you don't escalate to 0 to 100. You don't even go from 0 to 10 to 20. You don't do that. You go from 0 to 10, then you pull back to 0. Then you go maybe to 10, then back to 5. Then to 10, then to 15, then back to 5 again, And then it's the teasing, the escalate, pull back. Escalate, pull, do the same thing maybe 3 times, escalate a little bit further. The 5th time, pull back again. It's not a linear 0 to 100. Okay, guys?